And we are live here in St. Pete Beach for our community connection as hotel development booms on St. Pete Beach. Questions about the strength of the city's infrastructure loom. Here's what we're working on right now. It has been 10 years since the state put the city under a consent order for causing wastewater spills, forcing St. Pete Beach to overhaul its sewer systems. Tonight, 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow looks into the upgrades millions of tax dollars have paid for and what projects still remain.
St. Pete Beach has some of the best Gulf views in our entire area. But for years, the city's been spending millions of dollars to fix a problem that's not so pretty.
Living this close to the pump station, we were suffering with a lot of odor for a while.
Odor from the city's main pump station, a building made to blend in, right next door to John Lawrick's waterfront home.
All of our sanitary sewage in the city leaves the island right here at Pump Station 1. So the pipe that services the entire island comes out of the wall, underneath the seawall, right about here, and it travels across the water between those two houses on the far side.
The aging pipe needs to be replaced, and the pump station needs upgrades. 10 Investigates learned both are the last remaining projects of a multi-million-dollar sewer system overhaul that started after the state put the city under consent order in 2014 for causing wastewater spills. Those spills continued for years. In 2016, raw sewage went into the Boca Ciega Bay during Tropical Storm Colin. It laid bare the city's aging infrastructure and forced a moratorium on development.
We can't have any development because we cannot add one more sewer to our system. We are overloaded now.
But with the restrictions now lifted and plans to add hundreds of new hotel rooms to the island.
Motion carries 3-2.
We're a little concerned with the ability of this pump station, which is, the main pump station, to handle that.
Public Works Director Mike Clark says the city already has it figured out.
As we take a look at the growth of St. Pete Beach, what we did over the last 5 years is we sized our system's capacity through our lift and pump stations and our pipes to be able to handle the density of St. Pete Beach fully built out.
Upgrading the pump station will cost taxpayers about $6 million, and the pipe a little more than 10.
That's going to be a very complicated design because of the subaqueous lengths that we're going to have to drill potentially to put the pipe in place, and then all of the permits that are going to be needed by the various federal and state agencies.
A process that will take time. Time neighbors say the city doesn't have to waste.
This station is a bit aged now, so even if it can handle the capacity, is it rigorous enough to do it 7x24 without having some failures?
In St. Pete Beach, Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
St. Pete Beach Public Works says the pump station upgrades should be done within the next 18 to 20 months, but it could be at least 5 years before the new pipe goes in. And you can find more stories from out here right on St. Pete Beach and other locations from our Community Connection series right now on the 10 Tampa Bay app.